According to the Youth Division of the African Union Commission, about 65% of the total population of Africa are those below the age of 35 years, and out of these, 35% are those that are above the age of 15, making Africa the most youthful continent. With multiple projects aimed at empowering the youths all over Africa, Malawi cannot afford to be left behind. This is why government of Malawi is implementing programs aimed at empowering the youths in order to change their socio-economic status, thereby creating a better Malawi. The 28th Ordinary Session of the African Union, which is currently underway in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, brings with it hope that African leaders will discuss issues that affect youths on the continent and find lasting solutions. The theme of the summit speaks boldly: harnessing demographic dividend through investments in the youth. This is where the Malawi delegation to the summit is attending, filled with pride that the global champion for youths is their own president, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, and hopes that the positive steps taken thus far will be maintained even more. Tikalaitaye from Malawi is one of the youth activists in the region, and she says time has come for African leaders to give the youth space and resources for them to become part of the Africa's development agenda.
Well, as we're talking about harnessing the demographic dividend by investing in the youth, it's so important and so crucial that commitments that head of states that they make end up becoming implementation and action. Because one of the things that we're finding is, as young people, we're being involved in terms of, let's consult young people on the AU roadmap for demographic dividend. But what happens beyond just consulting? There's a need for us to be involved in processes. If we're talking about developing policies, let the young people be there at the center. If we're talking about implementing policies, the young people need to be there.
As African leaders gather in this building, the question that most of the youths are asking is that, is this 28th African Union Summit going to bring the answers and also the solutions to most of the challenges that they are facing every day? What they need is space and platform so that they become part of Africa's development agenda, where they're not only working for politicians, but working with politicians as partners.
The role of our leadership is that they should give space. They should create space for young people to be meaningfully engaged, not tokenistic engagement. They shouldn't be afraid of us. They should see us as partners for development. Young people, we hold a lot of potential. We're great at mobilizing each other. We have the skills of modern and advanced technology. We have the youthful energy, so there's a lot that we can bring to the table once we're seen as partners and we're given that platform to influence decision-making concretely and genuinely. So it's important for our leadership to give us the space to create that space.
In July 2006, African Union head of states and governments meeting in Gambia endorsed the African Youth Charter, which is a political and legal document which serves as the strategic framework that gives direction for youth empowerment and development at continental, regional, and national levels. Reporting from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia for MBC News, I am Grayson Chapita.